points in the game.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And he returns this to the 22. The
Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one. Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Second and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this pass is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut off field. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll find Bateman once more. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now. He finds his man. It's Charlie Kohler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down.
That's good for Baltimore. First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Jackson will throw again. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers from 17 yards out. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Rodgers going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got his man. It's Gainwell. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Rodgers to throw once more. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Boswell good with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And these guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That is caught. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw again is Jackson. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Jackson to throw. A slant route caught by Bateman. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore 1st. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Here's Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
That'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. 4 receivers in the package. Here's 3rd and 7. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This 2nd and 4. Jackson. looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb.
Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Boswell's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a throw left side is complete on the diving effort. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Steelers first down.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Oh, look at the juke. There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kenneth Gainwell. 54 yards. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. But, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Well, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, for the 3rd time.
Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose.
Big strides. Look at him go. Off to the races.
Now Jackson. Over the middle, connecting with Kohler. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose. And that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action with Jackson. This is caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
13.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the 2nd half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Rodgers now to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now Rodgers. Got a man and he hits him in stride. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Calvin Austin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
This is 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. On target to his man, Likely. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jackson now off the bootleg. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.